Hey guys, Raven 2012 here, and I'll be playing Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn, which is the MMO sequel to Final Fantasy XI that I used to play for free till 5 years. I played it for a few years on the Xbox 360, and then a few years on the PC. So, when they released Final Fantasy XIV, I just heard rumors about it being a total disaster, being very buggy, the system requirements or the engine was just way too demanding on the hardware, so a lot of people had trouble running the game really well. And they revamped the whole game engine now, so it's supposed to be not as demanding on the hardware anymore, and it's supposed to be running now much better now with less bugs. And they fixed, according to them, they fixed a lot of the side quests and all that, so this is supposed to be basically a totally reworked Final Fantasy XIV MMO beta that's supposed to work really well now. So I'm really psyched. I mean, I really loved Final Fantasy XI. And I really hope this could be the proper sequel to Final Fantasy XI, which still is going on hard. So I just want you guys to listen to the menu soundtrack because it's really badass. Yeah, I personally really like the soundtrack. I don't know, I think it's amazing. Like, this beginning part here is like what the old Final Fantasy 11 soundtrack was, and then you have this new dramatic part. Like, this is like really dramatic, but really strong at the same time. It gives you this little hint of this big adventure just awaiting you, but also with a lot of drama that could be awaiting you ahead. Maybe a loss of friends, or people get terrorized, or you're supposed to help them. I don't know, that's just the impression I'm getting right now. It's really great. And to my surprise, this game supports an Xbox 360 controller, which again, is such a blessed part. I mean, I really appreciate that from Square Enix. That's a definitely thumbs up for me. So you guys probably won't see this video until Square Enix gives the green light for me to upload it. So when it's up, you guys will all know, alright, Square Enix just gave the green light to upload stuff about the beta. So let's try this out. I haven't tried this out whatsoever yet, so I really hope this runs well. I mean, so far it seems to be running really well, so I mean, it's a good sign right here, and the controller support is definitely a cha-ching. I hope it really runs as well as it did on the Xbox 360 with the controller. So, yep. So we have the human race again, which was my character on Final Fantasy 11. So obviously in 11 you could pick out different jobs, so you could stay with the same character. So I didn't really make too many new characters. I think I made like 2 or 3 new characters, but they were always human. And my favorite class had to be the red mage, just because I was able to use some white magic, which is healing magic, protection magic, and then some black magic, which is damage magic, and buff magic, basically, to cast my weapons in certain magical flames, the wind, water, and all that stuff, which I really loved. And it had a little bit of warrior skills to it, so he was a mage with both sides of magical powers. Not as strong as a white mage would be in healing, not as strong as a black mage would be in doing damage magic, but he has those abilities, and he can wield a sword. He was like he was a perfect hybrid, if you ask me. He was my favorite class. I did like playing the ninja, but ninja was too expensive. And alright, besides me rambling about that, so they renamed the characters. So this is the human, which is called the Eorzea, then the Elizin, which is an elf, Lalafell, which is, the Taru. I never liked Sandoria. I thought they were always a bunch of upstuck assholes, which they kind of were. I mean, I think anybody that played 11 could tell you, they always thought they were the best. Towers were like neutral, nobody really hated them, nobody really, well, some liked them because they were cute. Then you had the Mitar, which their homeworld was Kassam, I think, if I still remember properly. I haven't played 11 for like, I think 2 years. They were pretty badass. I mean, everybody liked playing them because they were hot. And then you have these guys that lived with me at Stock, which was my hometown on Final Fantasy 11. I'm proud of it. What were they called? Gara? That's a shame that I forgot their race name. But again, we'll be playing the human. Oh, that's cool, you can change the scenery. This looks pretty badass. I like the lighting, the textures look nice. This looks pretty good. I'm impressed. So far, Square Enix got 2 points for me. Beautiful graphics from what I can see here. Great soundtrack. I mean, this soundtrack and the one in the beginning, perfect. And the controls, I give them half a point for the controls. If the controls really work for the gameplay mechanic and all that, besides just navigating from the menu, then they'll get another point. So, alright, let's do this. Human, the Midlander clan covers over half of the total population of Eorzea, such throughout the city and the realm, and training letters from For some reason the Highlanders sound a little bit stuck up, but they sound rare too, like this rare kind of people, but I think I'll just go for average Joe. So I'll be playing a male, obviously. Oh wow, you have way more for customization than you ever did on 11. 11 did give you a little bit of customization, but this is just, wow. This is a lot. This is cool. I definitely like this. I love customizing my character to make him look more like me. Alright. I'm not very short, I'm not short. I'm between average and tall. Definitely not very tall. So, tall would do it. Skin color, it'd be nice if you could just scroll through it before actually having to click on it the whole time. Can I zoom in? Can I zoom in? Whoa, yeah, we're keeping our clothes on. Yeah, this way I can actually tell the skin color much better. I'm stuck between this one and this one at the moment. I think this one would definitely suit me a bit more. Well, this one definitely looks a little bit normal. Yeah, but I am pretty white. Boys. Okay. That just sounds kind of wrong. I think that would suit my character's voice, character's appearance at least. Yeah, that definitely suits him. Muscle tone. Well, I can make him on steroids. Oh, you can, that's pretty cool. And not like some games where they just really go over the top, but that's pretty cool. Oh, I am average. I'm not really muscle bound. I'm definitely not fat. Let's go 4. Hairstyle. Sephiroth. Well, needs to be longer hair. I wonder if I can make Squall's haircut on here. He was there's unlockable hairs. Yeah, this would definitely look a lot more like Squall, and I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. Squall. That's definitely not his haircut. This is definitely more like his. Hair color. Nope. It looks almost more blackish than brownish. Yeah, that would do it. Highlights. What the hell? Alright. That's kind of cool. I mean, I personally don't really like doing that, but that is kind of cool. Green is my favorite color, though. Yeah, that's not happening. That's definitely not happening. Meh. Fuck no. Alright, I'm stuck between this one and that one. This one makes me look a little bit like a kid. Oh yeah, we're definitely going with that. I can make my character look like swell, fuck yeah. Oh, you can mark all of these, now that's cool. A lot of MMOs, or a lot of games should do that, where you can mark multiple features instead of just being stuck with one. Only one beard? I'm pretty sure that they're gonna add a lot more, because that would be kind of like, why just one? You know, it doesn't help that I can't really... Oh. Oh, the hair is covering anyway, so why bother? Definitely like 4. Wouldn't this be a cool fucking main character for a Final Fantasy game? I mean, he already looks pretty badass. I mean, unlike the Final Fantasy 13 series characters, they have a few that look cool, but I just don't like any of their attitudes. Some are just totally retarded, some of them are just emo, and then you have this one person that's super serious, which is alright, but the emo and the retards need to go. And again, Final Fantasy always had something goofy like that. You know, it's kind of hard to tell my eyebrows in this game because I can't zoom in from what I can tell. Stuck between type 1 and... Stuck between type 1, type 3, and type 6. But I think I'm gonna go type 3. I don't like type 1 or type... Wait a minute, type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4. I'm stuck between type 4 and type 1. Not too much of a difference, but... I'm gonna go 4. No, that doesn't help at all, iris size. How the fuck am I supposed to tell when I can't zoom in? Ah, there we go, alright. So you have to hold it in the left bumper and then just zoom in if you want to. Alright, there we go. Most characters always have the large one, so I'm going for the large one. Alright, since we can actually see my face properly now. Looks like we're staying with 4. Like 3 the best. Come on, you guys gotta admit, this character already looks pretty badass. And wouldn't he make a cool ass fucking main character? I know I already said it, but still, I mean, come on. You know what, Square Enix? I want this character as a DLC character for any of the new Final Fantasy games that are out. Now I can actually play a character I like.